first return to Oz.
I always thought you were part robot. I don't know which part.
At least you didn't say I was a munchkin. That's...
Well, anyway, our first movie is indeed Return to Oz, which the Disney people insist is not a sequel, but just another episode in the adventures of Dorothy in that strange world just over the rainbow.
And if you believe that, there is a bridge in Brooklyn, I would like to say, if you think this isn't a sequel.
I'm not a buyer of the bridge. I like the bridge, but I'm not going to buy it. Well, Firuza Balk, that's her name, is the new Dorothy, who's been having dreams about Oz, and so her mother finally leaves the girl overnight with a psychiatrist. But little Dorothy escapes and somehow returns to Oz, now ruled by an evil Gnome King. And in this scene, Dorothy and some new friends flee a wicked princess named Mombi by sprinkling life dust on a flying sofa.
Go to the door and look out for Mombi.
All right, Dorothy.
Make sure you do the head so we can see where it's going.
It's not working.
Oh, there must have been some magic words.
What were they? Think.
Think?
You've got to remember.
I wasn't alive then. How can I remember?
Read the directions, Dorothy.
I don't know these words.
Read them anyway.
Weog, Teog, Peog.
Peog?
Wait for me. Wait for gas.
Well, I wouldn't say they did it. See, boys and girls, the land of Oz has been laid waste by the Gnome King. And only by restoring her old friend the Scarecrow to Oz's throne can Dorothy set it all right. And here she confronts the Gnome King.
What is that noise going on up there?
I don't know, Your Majesty.
Where are we, anyway?
Oh, this is terrible. Suppose I meet another gump. I'd die a second time of embarrassment.
I don't think you'll have to worry about meeting any other gumps up here.
Tell me who you are and why you have come all the way to my kingdom and what I can do to make you happy.
It must be the Gnome King.
Where is he? I don't see anybody.
My name is Dorothy Gale, Your Majesty. And these are my friends. Tick-Tock, Jack, and the Gump.
Not the Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well, no matter what they say, it's impossible, I think, at least for me, not to think of Return to Oz as a limp sequel to one of the greatest movies ever made. And maybe that's what I dislike so much going into the film. Or maybe it's the forgettable background music in strong contrast to Harold Arlen's glorious music from the original. Or the washed-out colors, or an uninvolving story and a charmless atmosphere. Oh, some special effects are momentarily inventive, but others are routine. But there's no magic here, no glow, nothing remotely matching the genius of the original. So it didn't take me long watching Return to Oz to begin clicking my slippers together, closing my eyes and saying, there's nothing like the original. There's nothing like the original.
Yeah, even if you don't compare it to the original, everything in this Oz is ossified. This movie is so slow. It takes a half an hour to get going.
Absolutely.
There's a half an hour of exposition. So kids are bound to be put asleep by this movie. There's really no spirit to the film. There's no enchantment. There's no sense of adventure.
I'm not saying it's not impossible for 6 or 7-year-olds to find some joy here. What I am saying is the original...
I doubt that.
Well,
I don't think
okay,
they will.
I won't even go that far. The original is seen every year several times on network TV. It's readily available in stores. So in many ways, it's not even an old movie from the long distant past. In many ways, it's almost a current film. If you're going to make a movie, call it a sequel and try try to match the magic or do something different that has charm. There's no joy here. I really didn't find any joy in this picture.
No enchantment. You use that word, and I think that's the real problem here. It's a dull, boring movie. Well, now on to something else.
So rare that you quote me, I'm flattered.